In a quiet town where the sun rose gently over the rooftops and the streets echoed with the footsteps of everyday life, there lived a young woman named Clara. She was known for her kindness, her quiet smile, and her willingness to help others. Yet, beneath her gentle spirit, Clara carried a heart full of doubt. She often wondered if her life would ever amount to more than the simple rhythm of work, chores, and quiet evenings. One autumn evening, everything changed. Clara was walking home from the marketplace when she saw an old man sitting alone by the roadside. His clothes were worn, his hands trembling as he reached out for water. Many villagers passed him by, too busy with their own burdens, but Clara stopped. She knelt beside him, offered the small jug of water she carried, and asked softly, "Are you all right?" The man looked at her with tired eyes and said, "Do you know what changes a life, child? One choice." Clara tilted her head, unsure of his meaning. He continued, "The path you walk tomorrow will be decided by the choice you make today. Never forget that." With those words, he smiled faintly and closed his eyes to rest. Clara carried those words home like a seed planted deep in her heart. That night, she lay awake, thinking, could it really be true that everything hinged on a single choice? The next morning, she faced her first test. Clara worked in a small weaving shop, and her employer often underpaid her, keeping more profit for himself. That day, she discovered a purse full of coins left behind by a customer. She held it tightly in her hands. For the first time, she thought, if I keep this money, I could change my life. I could finally be free of my debts, free to travel, free to live. Her heart pounded. It was so easy, just one choice. But the old man's words echoed in her mind. The path you walk tomorrow will be decided by the choice you make today. Clara hesitated. After a long silence, she returned the purse to her employer and explained what happened. The customer was found, and he wept with gratitude when his coins were returned. Word spread through the village, and people began to see Clara not just as a kind woman, but as one of integrity. But her story did not end there. Weeks later, a wealthy merchant who had heard of Clara's honesty came to her. "I need someone I can trust," he said. "Would you work for me? There will be challenges, but I will reward loyalty and truth." Clara accepted, and her life began to change in ways she had never imagined. Still, Clara wondered about the power of choice. Was it really her one decision that changed everything? Or was it something more? One evening, as she worked for the merchant, he told her a story of his own. "When I was young, I too faced a choice. I found gold hidden in a field and could have taken it all. Instead, I told the landowner. He rewarded me not with gold, but with trust. And through that trust, I built my fortune. Wealth fades, child, but the choices we make carve the person we become." Clara listened and realized the truth. Every choice matters. Some may seem small, others enormous, but each one shapes the path ahead. Her life began to ripple outward. Her honesty and courage inspired others in the village. People began to treat each other more fairly, to speak truthfully, to see that integrity was worth more than gold. Clara became not only a trusted worker, but a trusted voice in her community. Years later, when she was much older, she would sit under the same tree where she once met the old man and tell the children of the village, "Your destiny is not written in the stars. It is written by the choices you make. Every step you take is a decision, and sometimes one choice will change everything." Her words remained long after she was gone, guiding generations who came after her. And though Clara never became famous beyond her village, her story lived on, carried by those who understood that destiny is built not in one grand moment, but in the decisions we make when no one is watching. Now, I ask you, what choice are you holding in your hands today? Will it lead you toward the person you want to become, or away from it? The secret is this: your destiny is not a matter of chance. It is a matter of choice. If this story touched your heart, share in the comments what choice changed your life. Subscribe to the channel for more stories that remind us of the power hidden in everyday decisions. And don't forget to leave a like so this message can reach others who need to hear that sometimes. One choice changes everything.